Okay, I know this first part's a little bit goofy, but I'm sorry. But here we go. Okay, we're going back to SNHU Shapiro Library. Remember, you click first on Research and Writing on the upper left of your tabs. It's right in the middle. It's under Discussion Board. Then when you get inside, go right to SNHU Shapiro Library. Then when you get in there to that, you're going to see About the Library. Well, what you're going to want to do is go over to A to Z List, Research Guides. Okay, and once you get on A to Z List, then click on C first, and then scroll down, and you will see when it really comes up, Criminal Justice Periodicals Index. So when you get on periodicals, Criminal Justice Periodicals Index, you click on that, and then it will take you to ProQuest, and then in ProQuest you type in something along the lines of community corrections, and then start trying to find something. So what I did, just scrolled down through a number of different articles. I want something within say 5 years old. I want something on community corrections because that's my bag, and so I found this article, Community Corrections Management Issues and Strategies by Timothy P. Cadigan. It's published in Federal Probation 76.3, December 2012. Its pages 51 and 52 and then on to 54. And so basically, this is something where what we would like for you to do is find us an excerpt from page 54, email it to me so it shows me that you know what you're doing. None of this is like graded. It's just an opportunity for you to prove to me that you're picking this up and you're learning, what needs to be done here. My concern is that you not just only get a grade in this class, but that you actually learn something. In order to actually really get the full benefit of this ProQuest article by Timothy Cadigan, I would say you should go to your right, click on Full Text PDF. Okay, and then let's take a look at that. Now the thing on this here is Community Corrections Management Issues, Strategies, Federal Probation. Federal Probation is a peer-reviewed journal. Okay, so that's the kind of thing we talk about all the time. So this is actually going to help us transition into discussing peer-reviewed journals. Now, a lot of people say, well, peer-reviewed journals, what's the big deal, and the point of it is it's a committee. Let's say that a PhD student writes an article, something he thinks is significant in his field, whether it's criminal justice, it could be education, it could be medicine, it could be nursing, it could be a number of different things. But when they submit this to a journal for publication, then this committee of usually about 3 people picks it apart. And so basically what you get into is it takes about a year for an article to get published, if it gets published at all. Sometimes I've submitted things myself and they just said, well, thanks, but no thanks. Man, you want to talk about a soul crusher, but then you get them where they're like, well, we think this has got some potential. Would you look at this, And so I didn't even think about that idea. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. I see how that fits right in. And so what it becomes is kind of a homogenation of my ideas and the committee's ideas, and we all come up with something, that's pretty good. So work on this and try to get this. And then what I really want you to do is get this PDF. If you can print it off, fine. If you just want to save it on your computer, fine. But I want you to do is look over this PDF and to understand what we mean when we're talking about a peer-reviewed article. I want you to look at it top, down, sideways, the end, the beginning, every part of it. It can be very helpful, for example, to just look at the reference section, and that's kind of a clue to what we're going to do next. Basically, pretty important. And there's names here that I want you to know that are involved in a lot of this work. It's Edward Latessa was the chair of my program. Francis Cullen was one of my favorite professors in my master's program. Lowenkamp is another guy that I dealt with in my program. So, you know, there's a lot of really good people here who are just very excellent in this whole procedure. So it's a kind of a review of a book, but what it's basically good for is that it kind of gives you the idea of how to get started in this, and then how to move forward. So, you know, give it a go. See if you can find this specific thing, and if you can, then let me know. And that's by sending me an email, and you can send it to my school email just by replying to this email, or you can send me a private email at robdawalt@me.com. That's Rob Dawalt, D-A-W-A-L-T @me.com. Thanks for watching. I'll be coming back with a few more of these. Just trying to urge you to get to be a little more professional in your writing skills, and so that's the whole purpose of this, let's say, full court press on trying to do a better job with our research and our writing. Okay? Hope you enjoyed it. We'll work some more with it in a little bit.